Hello, everybody. Welcome. I hope the sound is perfecto. I hope. Just give me your thumb up. I'm sorry. Because we have an important person waiting. I don't want to keep it too long. Wait, just send me a text if everything sounds good. Ciao Alessandro, si sente bene? Si sente bene? Bene. Okay, guys, so, mamma mia, today, it is my honor, pleasure, and I'm really excited that I want to, I decided, I did a few interviews and then I didn't know who to interview. And then this wonderful gentleman sent me some text one day from Sophia Loren, and then I thought, wow, let me interview Pierre. He's doing so great thing for dancing that I want you basically to see and know him. I had the pleasure of meeting many years ago in Miami, and he's the most, you saw my post, one of the nicest, kindest human being that you can actually meet. So I know it's virtual, but let's give a great, wonderful applause to Mr. Pierre Dulaine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for accepting my invitation, and you cannot believe how happy I am to interview you, Pierre.
It's a real pleasure, Augusto mio. Grazie mille. Thank you.
I always had, we spent some time together. We cannot say that we spent years together, but I always had a great feel about your persona, and then the thing that you did in your career as a dancer, and basically the way you help people, children, and okay, I'm gonna post. Some people say hello, Pierre, here. They're watching us. The thing that you did for me, is actually in line with my train of thought, because I think dancing is great if you do it personally, but what about if you're helping other people? So I'm really happy that you accept my invitation here. And to tell you the truth, I just want to have a conversation. I don't have question prepared. I have some video that I want to show.
Okay.
Obviously. And I would like to start maybe with this video that I'm gonna show. Then so you can talk about this a little bit, and then we go back in time where you start, what you did, how you came about, blah blah blah. So we go a chronological Italian mess up way of doing things.
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
All right, so let me see if I can get you here. Okay, let me hide this. Okay, here we go, guys. This video is about 8 minutes, so you will see Pierre.
One more time. In.
Oh.
What do you expect?
This is when I did my project with the children with Down syndrome.
I know, but yes.
Now we're going to do another dance on your own. Please follow me.
Oh, sweet.
How about the best dancers?
Yeah, we'll probably be the best dancers.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I know this song.
Okay.
Shake it, baby.
Macaroni or Macarena? Macaroni.
I love to dance.
Very good. Now, we're going to do it with me now, but then we'll put on the music. Okay, let's count to 8. Ready, go.
The wonderful thing with regards to dancing classrooms and who the program was designed for, it was designed because when I grew up in the Middle East, I was very shy, had half a broken tooth at the front here and never smiled. So I was not educated at university.
Let's bring out our exhibition performers. Pierre
Oh,
Dulaine
look at him.
and Yvonne
Aha.
will be giving us their interpretation of Misty.
So I thought dancing did a lot for me, changed my life. So that's how I started dancing classrooms with just one school in the New York City public school with 30 kids. They were unwilling and unruly, but eventually they liked it and I loved it. So that became dancing classrooms.
Listen up, everybody. Mr. Dulaine here is running your
With
attention.
Antonio.
Do whatever Mr.
Antonio
Dulaine
Banderas.
So
Sí.
what kind of teacher are you?
I teach ballroom dancing.
That's
Looking
it.
forward to
Ballroom
working with these children as well as adults with the Down syndrome. This is why I can say I am nervous because I've not worked with this group before.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a parent or guardian, you may stay to begin with,
Okay,
and then you can disappear slowly.
I will disappear.
But, just
Okay,
stay
I
around and
think-
help me out just in case. Because I
Okay, let me get you back your microphone. Now, obviously, people can, look online on YouTube. They can find this. On my post, I will put, after our interview, I will put all your link from, from YouTube of all the things you did. But my question to you, Pierre, is, after you've done so many things for children and for people, they are not living a let's say a rich life. I don't know how to say it in English, but how do you feel, because it's something that you give to people. What is your feeling? What is the sensation? Because I'm just give us your
Yeah, well, Augusto, you had mentioned to me something when we were speaking about today, something that I am very proud of. And
Yes.
the singular thing I am most proud of course, as a dancer, as yourself, we have won different things. As we've traveled all over the world, we've lived a life of luxury, and all of that has been wonderful. But the thing that really sticks out for me is dancing classrooms. I was lucky that Yvonne, my dancing partner, Yvonne Marceau, we were on Broadway in the show called Grand Hotel. So I did not need money per se. I had my days free, so I volunteered myself into a school, and that was the seed of dancing classrooms.
So you basically did it. You went and did this for free because you want to help out children. Basically.
Absolutely. These are the, let's call it like New York City children. Many children in New York City are underprivileged, and you can tell by the New York City public schools or public schools around the country, in the USA and other countries around the world, that when they say 80 to 90% of the children are on free lunches, that means they don't have money to bring lunch with them, as far as that's concerned. So we are dealing with underprivileged children, and that is really my way of giving back, let's say, to life. But I did not realize at the time when I volunteered my first classes that it would become like this. And now we have grown to so many, cities around the USA and globally, quite a few countries as well, with the children around. And that, I think I am I am very proud of. I think to date, within reason, more than 600,000 children have gone through the program.
Oh, wow.
And now what I'm really more proud of with this, excuse my English now, the bloody lockdown, and this.
And now you are in New York. You got lockdown plus riot and all this problem that's happening. Oh my God.
We have lockdown and riots. And just a few blocks down from me here, right in Manhattan, Whole Foods, a supermarket, a big Whole Foods, and Barnes and Noble, a bookshop, are all blocked up. They were looted. You know,
yeah, I've seen pictures that they put like a board on windows and that, like the hurricane coming.
It's such a sad state at the moment. So now even the poorer people are more poor. We have over 40 million people out of work right now as we speak, etc. But coming back to dancing classrooms, I'm also proud at this moment because of this bloody lockdown. Our teachers, our teaching artists, and our management, our company, our executive director, and our team have come up with online teaching. And you have been so good at all of this by us doing it here. So I have to read something before I forget. We have now a Dancing Classrooms Homeroom Edition, where we are teaching the children in the public schools, from home. We have dance parties on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays at 5 o'clock. And so if anyone out there is not a friend of Dancing Classrooms, go to Facebook and like us, and you can join in with some of these Homeline edition.
Well, we have a question. We have a question coming in from some famous dancers that you probably seen dancing Blackpool in the final. You can read it here. Where we can find information regarding the program? Maybe more dancers want to join ahead. This is Domen and Natasha. So,
lovely.
And maybe other people want to have some information.
Yeah, well, actually, this is very nice. So thank you very much, Monsieur Domaine and Natasha. Harasho. Okay, our website is dancingclassrooms.org. So dancingclassrooms.org. Or they can, message me on Facebook, and I can forward their information to our office, our executive director, and we have our, our global.
Is it like this? Am I spelling it right? Dancingclassroom.org. Or you need your glasses? That's it.
Yes. Put an S. Dancing Classrooms.
Okay, all right. Let me rechange it.
Classrooms.org. Yeah.
Okay. Dancingclassrooms.org.
Yeah, because then I can really, if anyone messages me if they want to, or message the dancingclassrooms.org, our executive director and her associates, or our director of global curriculum and training, Ali Reed, we can get back to them. And I don't know that we are, moving on with new sites right at this moment because of this lockdown.
Well, the question that came from Dom and Natasha came from Germany. I think you've done something in Germany or not? In how many countries are you now operating for these children?
We are in Germany, and funny enough, this next week, Miss Ali Reed, and myself were scheduled to go to Bonn to do another training session for the ADTV German dancing teachers, to train more teachers. I trained 16 teachers before, and now they've gone out and they're in schools, and so they're wanting to expand it, but at the moment, it's on hold.
Yes, and what is obviously, when you started, you didn't know it's gonna, whenever we have an idea, we put it there, we look like it's something, and then you work on it and make it as good as possible. Where do you see this going, or where would you like this to go?
Well, my initial, I did not know it was going to go anywhere at the beginning, quite honestly,
Sure.
because,
Sure.
and I'm speaking to people right now who are interested or might want to have dancing classrooms.
I was one. I remember how many times I
You
inquired,
were
and then
one.
I was busy in doing so many other things. You know, I just hope I can. It is been in my, I'd say in my, at the back of my head.
Yeah. Well,
for so many years.
You're wearing many hats, you know, for
Yeah,
one.
I know.
You know, but basically, you know, it's if one is thinking of making money out of this program, personal money, no offense, forget about it. There's no money in how you say, for the arts. They're always, the first thing that goes is the money for the arts, for the schools.
Sure.
But if there is a school that's able to pay for, because you can't send, I did it at the beginning because I wasn't rich, but I was earning good money on Broadway, so I was able to do it. And so if you can volunteer, but you cannot live on volunteers, and then you cannot ask teachers to go out and be in a school at 8 o'clock in the morning and
Right.
work with children that don't really want to dance together for no money. So you have to have a not-for-profit, or what we call a charitable organization that can help fund some of the money. So
Sure.
in our
Sure.
schools in New York City, the schools, it is if they pay, but they only pay 50% about. And
Okay.
so, which means the more schools we go into, the more we are in the red, or the more we have to
Sure.
ask people to come. But
Exactly.
we have a wonderful board of directors here at Dancing Classrooms, and they have their friends, and we ask them to ask their friends to go deep in their pockets and you know, and help us fundraise. Now, on April 1st, we were supposed to have had our annual fundraising gala at the Pierre Hotel on 5th Avenue. Here.
Did you choose the hotel? Is that hotel named by you, for you, or on your name?
My apartment.
Yeah, gorgeous place there. Gorgeous hotel.
But we have canceled it, you know, because of Corona.
I remember that Bobby Irving used to go and have a glass of champagne at the Pierre with the lady there. I don't remember the name. She used to go there and say, "Let me go." I forgot the name of the lady. I have to think a little bit longer. She used to go there. Somebody was living, had like all the floor there. Maybe it was the owner of the
Ross, Mrs. Ross.
Yes, correct.
With Alan Cleary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I want you to I will show you another video.
Okay.
Just give me a second. And I want you to, after it's finished, this video is, I'm gonna let it go until the end. It's about 4 minutes, where you can talk while it's going and explain what is this, or you can wait and give us your your feedback.
It'll be a surprise. I don't know what you have for it, but yeah, yalla.
Well, it's something about you and what you did. Okay, let me come up. Tuck.
That's Yvonne, day 1 of 5.
Oh, wait.
You have
music? No music, eh? Just a moment. Maybe. You have music or no? Let's see. No. Just a moment. Let me technically get back to my organization here. Slowly, I'll do it.
I have no idea how you do all of that, wallah.
Me neither. Okay, here we go. Share audio too. Okay. Should be okay now.
This is Dancing in Jaffa. Now, I was born in Palestine, Jaffa in Palestine at the time. And of course, I wanted to give back to the city where I was born. And so I went back and we did dancing in Jaffa. But the person who made it all happen was the producer of the Antonio Banderas movie, Take the Lead. Her name is Diane Nabatoff. She's the producer. And then when she knew I wanted to do this project in Jaffa, she said to me, I'm coming with you. And so in February 2011, we started filming Dancing in Jaffa. And the person that helped me find the schools, I worked in 5 schools there, 2 Jewish schools, 2 Arab schools, and 1 school that had both Jews and Arab children together.
Amazing.
And this lady's name is Miri Shahaf Levi. I call her my Yiddish mama. She's a wonderful lady, and she's now
here we go. She's watching this. Look.
Oh, yes, you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, shalom, Miri, baslamech. But the wonderful thing about Miri, she really got the idea that I honestly wanted to bring the 2 communities together, to actually be together. And she is now continuing the same idea. She is now running the most successful site we have for dancing classrooms of all of the other countries. So she's really has got many, many more schools, Arab schools and Jewish schools all over Israel. And I'm very, very proud of this lady to have really felt what I was feeling and continuing the feeling. And I don't have to tell you right now, if we're going to talk politics, which I don't want to.
Well, I'm going to ask you a political question soon. It just came to my mind.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
You go.
But at this moment is what's going on in Israel and Palestine and the West Bank and the annexation and the occupation. You know, it is wonderful that Miri is continuing this wonderful work with both communities, and I'm very, very proud of her.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, as I said to you, I'm going to ask you something politically, but yeah, I mean dancing politically. I don't want. You know, I would love to see somebody. Okay, this is finished. Just a moment. I would love to see somebody like you that could put the dancing world together, like, you know, like it was before. Now it would be nice to get if you ever come up with an idea, because you made this Dancing in Jaffa a join of people, and that's what dancing is supposed to be: bring people together in fun and don't have boundary anymore. You know, although we know that, you know, there is difference in the world, we understand that. But we have to respect each other and our own belief, our own religion, whatever it is. You know, it would be great if you can, when you have a moment, if you can find out how you can actually bring the dancing world together. So maybe that would work too. It would be nice if you know, that would be another miracle.
Well, let me tell you a bigger miracle that I've had, how you say, in my mind for a long, long time in America, to go to Washington, D.C. and bring the Republicans and Democrats to dance together.
Well, that's it. And I say that's exactly, you know, that would be good. Great.
Yeah, but I have an idea though that somebody was already working on it, but has not come up with, cannot successful. All of the Democrats and Republicans, they have children and grandchildren. And my idea was somehow to be able to make their children come and dance together. And then, because at the end of our program, by the way, is 10 weeks long. It's 2 times a week. And
Okay.
at the end of the residency, we have a culminating event where the children danced for their parents. Their parents are invited to the school and they come and dance and watch them. And I thought, if I could get Democrats and Republican children to
dance together.
And at the end, how you say, the culminating event, have their parents also dance together.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
So it's an idea that's, so if there's somebody out there watching and hearing me say this, and you can bring this to happen, please get hold of me, please.
That's it. Contact Pierre. You know, that would be. See, Carrie says a great idea. Can you see? You know,
yes. Oh, from Maria. Oh, yeah. Carrie Steinmetz is our board director at Dancing Class. Hello, Carrie. It's lovely.
Amazing. You know, that would be something. And again, I think using dancing to bring people together instead of divide people, you know, I think is a great, you know, as I saw you doing a TED talk where you're talking about to dance, you know, would you like to have this dance? The embrace.
Yeah.
So you basically embracing the other human being, you know, with his own, again, I repeat, with his own belief, his own idea, you know, but we are in this life, you know, all together. And, you know, if we could be as kind as how to say, because I know you personally, but as kind, as genuine as you know, if we could take away our arrogancy,
if I may add something here, Augusto, the way our teaching artists are trained to work with children, because everyone can, you see, we don't want to teach the children to dance. I mean, we do teach them, but it's not about dancing. And
it's about respect, yeah?
It's about respect and compassion. And this is what you're talking about. And this is what we're doing now with the home edition of Dancing Classrooms. We're using the method that I train the teachers with, the Dulaine Method. And there are 6 chapters to it, just like the Montessori method or the Suzuki method. There is a way of working to get the best out of the children. And, you know, and so this is where I love children. I'm not married, but I love children from a distance, from far away. I mean, I really do love them, but it's a big, how you say?
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, baby.
I can tell you, I have somebody who's 5.5 right here.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. But the Dulaine Method, the 6 chapters, the 6 segments are respect and compassion, to be present when you're working with the children, not to be thinking of the macaroni you left cooking on the stove, to create a safe space for the children so that they can feel safe and secure, to have command and control. Because when you have 30 children that don't really want to be necessarily there, but you have to be able to control them with your command, with your verbal, with your body language, with your verbal language, and then to have humor and joy, to give them fun. And really, for the children, Augusto, I know you know this, but this is where ballroom dancing teachers, I'm sorry to say, and it's not sorry, really. They want you to get it really good. So they tell you, yeah, do it again, do it again. Blah, blah. You know, no. We don't use the word no. Whatever they do, you compliment, you correct, and you compliment again. No matter
so basically,
what it is, no matter how bad they're doing, there is something good that they are doing. If a child puts up their hand and they give you the wrong answer, your initial reaction would be say, oh no, are you stupid? That's not there. Or you could say, "Oh, thank you." That's one answer. Now let's go for it. Does anyone else have another answer? And so you make them positive. You make things positive, and you give them a free space, a safe space to do all of this. And I am so proud of our teachers who have become so passionate about teaching that we have teachers with us for 20 years now. It has changed their lives. And
your main let's say work right now is educating your teacher. How you call it? Teacher artists?
Yes, teaching artists.
Teaching artists to be able to teach children the way that your philosophy, your mission is describing.
Correct. Yeah. And okay. And I am now retired, but for Germany.
What are you doing? What are you doing if you retire? What are you doing all day?
Hey, bello.
You cannot go out in New York City right now, so you gotta do something.
Well, yeah, I am stuck. But the person who's taken over from me at the moment is Ali Reed. She's our global, director of curriculum and the training. But for Germany, I was going to go with her because of my schlechtes Deutsch. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, aber nicht so gut, ja.
Okay, so now let's see this, Pierre. Let's get a little bit of let's go back. Let's go back in time.
Okay.
What is this?
Oh, that is, oh my gosh, that's lovely. This is Marilyn Collier, my first dancing partner in London. I moved to London from the city of Birmingham in England.
Well, I used to go and take lessons there with Robin Short and Rita Short in Birmingham.
Can I tell you about something about Robin?
Go for it.
Okay. His father and mother, Bobby Short and Peggy Davis, they came and did a dance demonstration at the dancing school I was at after I was doing it for 6 months. I was 14, 15 years old.
Oh, wow.
I went to see them perform at this competition my teacher, Gene Johnson, was having. I was very much a beginner. I was so bad. I could not, I was not good. And I saw them perform this elegant white tie and tails, this big ball gown. Oh my God, those ball gowns,
they were big.
Like a toilet upside down.
True.
But I promise you, Augusto, that was the moment I said I am going to be a champion.
You fell in love with dancing.
That vision. That was that instigated me to move forward and stay with it. And so I told this to Robin, of course, and Rita, his wife. Rita was also trained. They know Gene Johnson in Birmingham. They're from Birmingham, and but anyway, that was my story about Bobby Short and Peggy Davis. Yeah, I mean, so what I'm saying is that never underestimate what a child comes up with.
Sure, exactly. Okay, so this was in England.
That was in England. And that was Marilyn Collier when we danced old time dancing.
Oh, wow. I never understood that old time dancing, to tell you the truth.
Old time
I
dancing.
see them going around, but I never understood. I heard it's very popular, though.
It's a sequence dancing, Velita, the filed waltz, so many dances, 16 bars long, and it repeats and repeats, and you stay on a big circle around the room. Yeah, and that was Marilyn Collier. We did very well. Here is Yvonne and myself.
Did you Photoshop this picture, because she looked like she's flying away here? Maybe somebody took.
No,
look at that. She looked like her knees on my leg.
Her knees on my leg.
Oh wow! Look at this picture. Gorgeous picture. Where were you here? You remember when you were here?
That was in Germany somewhere. We were very lucky to have many bookings, 2 tours a year, 6 weeks at a time, where we were traveling all over Germany for what they call their Abschlussballe, their graduation balls for the students. And they had big dancing schools at the time. And, so they were inviting us. So we were doing shows on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we used to teach at workshops at various schools. So
amazing.
I have wonderful, fond memories of Deutschland.
And what is this?
This is at PS 130, the very first school we were in New York, and it was our very first Colors of the Rainbow team match. And the Colors of the Rainbow team match.
I heard this color of the rainbow before. I've seen you teaching something about the color of the. What is that?
Okay, it is like, you see, the problem is all of these children take their dancing classes with us in their individual schools, but they are not so aware that there are other children in other schools doing the same thing. So at the end of the school year, we have a team match. We send 6 boys and 6 girls, 6 couples, if you want to say, from each school to compete against others. So each school will have a red sash, a blue sash, a green, etc., etc. And then we have judges. We have famous people from the television or the Broadway world. At that particular competition, we had Tommy Tune, who was the director choreographer of Grand Hotel and many other Broadway shows. So he was our judge there. And that's me at the end dancing with them, what we call a sugar dance. We get them to dance together. At the end, we have to give them some fun, some like hip hop music. And that dance is called the stomp. So we are doing the stomp at the moment.
Okay, good. What about this picture? Oh, this is no. Okay.
This is Pierre Dulaine, and God, this was our first, publicity photograph, and it was done by he's now passed away, Ken Duncan, a very, very famous photographer for dance, and he did our photographs for us. Something that Yvonne and I, we didn't have money at the beginning, of course, like all dancers, but something we insisted on is having the best photographs, the best costumes, and we even, it was unknown then, we had our own dance shoes made for us individually. So we spent money because we needed to have comfortable feet while we're dancing. We were dancing so many hours in the week that this is something that we really put money into. But that's our first publicity photograph. And
what is this?
Yeah, this is here. Oh, that dress, by the way, is by Valentino.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
No, but I have to tell you.
So you got Sophia Loren sending you text, dresses from Valentino. Okay, so what? I mean, come on.
No, I mean, this dress has a history behind it.
Okay.
Because we had our company, American Ballroom Theater, where we did ballroom dancing on the legitimate stage all over America, quite a few countries around the world. And I had I lived in Brooklyn. I had the chutzpah, the nerve, the cheekiness to go to Valentino's store on Fifth Avenue and ask the manager there, we are a not-for-profit organization. Do you have some dresses that our girls can wear in our show? So he gave us we had 4 couples for our initial show. He gave us 3 yellow dresses and 1 red dress, all the same. And so they contribute, and we put in the program gowns by Valentino, a donation, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. So
amazing.
But
amazing.
You know, you know, I am a Taurus, by the way. I was born in April. And so I say that to let you know that I do not take no for an answer.
Good.
We have to make it happen. At the beginning, when I wanted to make dancing classrooms, all of the schools said, no, no, no. You know, there was no dance shows on TV, no dance shows on Broadway, or anything like that. So are you stupid? Are you crazy? Even Yvonne said, are you sure? I mean, you're in America now. So, but I said, no, no. So I kept on knocking on the doors, and eventually 2 doors opened, another door opened, and that's where we are. But anyway, that's being a Taurus, moving forward.
Exactly. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I love, let me say, just a moment. Let me tell you, I love this picture. And look at your back foot here in this position. Is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeah. This is by Ken Duncan. And Yvonne's, the back of the dress of Yvonne, I'll never forget how he did that. He had a girl, his assistant, hold the dress, the tip of the dress, to hold it open out there. And then he said, okay, let it go. And he clicked it. So it looked as though it's flying. So, Ken Duncan was very, very special. Again, these were our beginning publicity photos. Oh my gosh, partner number 2, Rita Pover. Here we won the Duel of the Giants. The year, are you ready? Before you were born. The year.
No, actually, I was 1.
Oh,
this is 67. 67. Yeah. Oh, so I was 1. I was just 4.
Yeah, 1967 at the Royal Albert Hall, the Duel of the Giants. We danced against the John and Betty Wesley, the then world amateur champions, had just turned professional. And the Duel of the Giants is when 2 couples dance on the floor at the same time.
Yes.
And then you do a third number on your own. And then the audience, 6,000 people there, applaud for the winner. And we danced from Russia with Love at the time, you know, for our encore number. It was the rumba and paso doble, and then from Russia with Love.
Amazing. Great. Okay, so let's go back to our so advice for dancing, you know, what would be your advice? Because, you know, you find an avenue. You are a dancer again. You just showed that you won at the Albert Hall, like many of people that probably watching this. They are involved in our, let's say, circus of dancing competition. But then you find another avenue, how to help people through dancing. I don't know if you have any advice to give to, let's say, youngster that they only see one route. You know, the only success that I can have is that, if I win the world championships or if I win Blackpool, I will be successful. Now, you've been extremely successful, in one and also in another way, you know, and I am pretty sure that winning give you a great feel, but helping children and helping other people around the world, you know, is no comparison on my point of view. Am I wrong in saying that?
No, you are quite right. You know, the thing is this: winning was yesterday. What's tomorrow?
Okay.
You know, you've got to think of moving on. For me, quite honestly, I am not in love with this lockdown situation.
Yeah. Nobody is, I guess.
No, I know, but for me, my reasons are: I am a people person. I need to touch you. I need to feel you. I need to be. But I am so respectful of young people who have come up with what we're doing right now. with our organization and other organizations who have come up with the situation of moving forward through this internet world. Now, can you imagine if we did not have this internet world?
Yeah, it's gonna be. It would be. I see in my studio, the way, even in this lockdown, we switch and start teaching online, and we base also in making people happy and feel good, about themselves through dancing. It would have been a disaster if suddenly.
But
you can't do that anymore.
It takes me back to Moses Teichmann.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Moses Teichmann is?
No, I don't know.
Augusto!
I know Teichmann. He's the founder of Arthur Murray.
You own 7 Arthur Murray studios. Mamma mia!
Yeah, born in Austria, he was the founder of. I know.
Moses Teichmann is Mr. Arthur Murray.
Yes.
And 100 years ago, he came up with sending in the mail footprints for people to dance. He was a wallflower, and that changed his life. So he came up with an idea of sending these footprints out, and people could learn on their own and then come to his dance studios. He had a dance studio like with 3 or 4 floors of like 200 dance teachers in the 30s and in the 40s. Yes. So, but why I'm bringing him up is that you younger people now have come up with ideas of doing online. So when lockdown is over, because people, we have the saying, dance as though no one is watching. But we're all self-conscious. But at home, if I'm learning from you, let's say slow, quick, whatever it is, then I'm gonna let go. I'm gonna do whatever I want, and I feel good, and that starts to make me feel confident. So whenever the studios open, you'll have people flocking back. So I hope that soon this will happen. So I admire the fact, again and again, I say it, of this home, the homeroom edition that we have for dancing classrooms, because we are now finding a way of teaching people all over the world, not just in New York City or our schools. So if people want to, join dancing classrooms, we can have that later on. I don't know what is all about. But these are the ideas that have come up because we are trying to find the window when God closed the door. And
that's a good one. Okay, that's great.
But my advice to people is really believe in yourself.
And don't take no for an answer. I like that. Don't take no for an answer.
I mean, but now, of course, parents want you to be comfortable financially.
True.
My mother did not want me to go down to be a dance teacher when I was 17, 18. So I had to wait till I was 20 when I went to live in London and work at Arthur Murray's. So I go back to Arthur Murray's from, 56 years ago, Augusto.
Oh my God. Well, you still look great. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look great.
It's whatever, as they say.
All right. So it's been wonderful. Let's see. Oh, this find window when God closed door. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I'm actually looking forward to, I hope my dream, as I told you, I don't know, probably maybe 10, 15 years ago that I want to do this in Italy.
Yeah.
I hope I can make it work. It's still in my list of things to do. I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you. When the time is right, it comes to you, Augusto. Anything, don't rush things. When the time is right, it will come.
I do believe that trying helping people is an honorable thing, and I think we in the dance community we have to find what make you happy in trying to help people. So for me, helping children and family, because children and family attached to the children, making their son or daughter grow with fun and interaction with people. Now, for example, right now, black and white, let's say all these riots in America, dancing together, what you did in Jaffa, I think is a great honorable thing that I hope this time that we spend together show another angle. The people that didn't know you, obviously they know Pierre, they saw the movie, but it's nice that you give us your they meet you, even though if it's virtually, but these days we can actually do things better than before. So I wish you an enjoyable day.
Thank
Pierre.
you.
Thank you very much to dedicate us your time.
And have a good evening. Buonanotte.
Buonanotte to us, and have a good day to you. And hopefully, all this problem, the lockdown and the riot will go away, and you can go for a nice walk, easy in Central Park, and enjoy. Thank you again, Pierre. It was great having you
very much, and thank everybody. Bye bye.
Ciao, grazie. Ciao, grazie. Okay, everybody. So that end this wonderful. Obviously, when you see him, go and chat with him, because he's a wonderful person to talk to, and you will feel that what I'm actually saying, his persona, the way he talk, he actually is attracted. You want to you want to spend time with him, and I think it's something that we have to learn. His behavior is something that could be learn, and somebody can study it and can actually try and copy it if it's possible. But the thing that is being done from this gentleman, I just hope, my hope about interviewing him is that you gain inspiration and you can actually bring this and develop and make it better and better, and do and come up with ideas that help people through dancing. Any form of shape that you can actually do will be great. Okay, so thank you again. I'm thinking about my next interview. I'll let you know soon. Meanwhile, I wish you all the best. Take care and stay safe. Okay, ciao. And if you're a dancer, practice, 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 practice. Ciao.